Combines outer diameter and inner diameter cutting of cycle combined G75. CNC lathes generally possess rotational parts such as shafts, bushings, and discs. There are many types of grooves in such parts, including external grooves, internal grooves, and end-face grooves. For example, the two types of parts shown in the PPT require groove machining. One is a radial groove, and the other is an end-face groove. When the groove width is greater than the tool width, multi-tool machining is necessary, which involves multiple tool part segments, making programming more complicated. To address this issue, CNC systems provide the G75 command, which allows for cyclic machining of radial and end-face grooves. Let's first look at the format of the G75 command. The format is as follows: G75 RE, G75 XU, DW, P triangle E, Q triangle K, R triangle D, FF. Here, E is the retraction amount. X is the absolute x-axis coordinate of the deepest point. Z is the absolute z-axis coordinate of the deepest point. U is the incremental x-axis coordinate of the deepest point. And W is the incremental z-axis coordinate of the deepest point. Triangle E is the radial x-direction depth of cut during grooving, with a value in millimeters. Triangle K is the z-direction retraction amount after cutting one tool width radially, with the values in millimeters and smaller than the tool width. Triangle D is the retraction amount at the groove bottom, specified as a positive value. If ZW and triangle K are omitted, the retraction direction must be specified. F is the fit rate during grooving. When programming with the G75 command, the following should be noted. First, the G75 command initiates cutting in the Z direction, and the X direction cutting cycle is performed by the G75 program segment containing XU and P triangle E. If only the G75RE program segment is executed, the cycle does not proceed. Second, both triangle D and E are specified using the same R address, with the distinction depending on whether the XU and P triangle E codes are present in the program segment. Third, during the execution of the G75 code, automatic cooperation can be paused for manual movement, but to resume the G75 cycle, the tool must return to its pre-manual position. If it does not return and the cycle is resumed, the subsequent tool parts will be misaligned. Fourth, when executing a single program segment, the program pauses after reaching the endpoint of the current pass. Fifth, when performing a grooving cycle, the R triangle D code word must be omitted, because there is no retraction distance after cutting to the radial cutting endpoint. Next, let's practice using the G75 command with an example. To machine the groove shown in the right diagram using the G75 command format, the known parameters are tool width 5 mm, retraction amount 1 mm, X direction depth of cut 3 mm per pass, Z direction movement 4.5 mm per pass, and fit rate 50 mm every minute. First, the tool needs to be positioned at the starting point of the grooving cycle. Since the tool width is 5 mm, the starting Z position is 12 plus 5 is equal to 17. As this is the direction towards the workpiece, it is Z17 with a retraction amount of 1 mm. The first line of the G75 command is followed by R1. The absolute x and z coordinates of the deepest point are 20 and -36, respectively, so it is x 20, z 36. During the grooving process, the radial x direction depth of the cut is set to 3 mm, and the retraction amount after cutting 1-2 widths radially is 4 mm. G75, X20, D36, P3000, Q4500, G00, X100, Z100. This concludes the application of the G75 command.